and welcome back to Material Things with Archmozzo. I am Sidharth and today we'll be connecting with Lokesh and Kunjpreet, the co-founders of Angirus. Brick industry's second most polluting industry and bricks are something that have to be used in all of the construction projects. So what are we doing about that? And there comes the idea for Angirus. Angirus manufactures sustainable bricks from plastic and building material waste which are definitely not polluting but even have better usabilities and qualities as compared to the red bricks that are traditionally used in the projects. This podcast is presented by Archmozzo, which is a platform for architects and designers to explore various building materials, order samples for those materials and get the samples delivered within 48 hours at their places for free. So stay tuned till the end and let's get started.
Please, Lokesh and Kunjpreet, introduce yourself and a brief introduction about Angirus, like the products that are manufactured there and everything.
Yeah, so thanks to that. I'm Lokesh and I am a civil engineer by profession. And
Okay.
I had worked with the industry for 1.5 years and then I stepped back. And then I came back to the Udaipur and then we started working on the Angirus. So right now me and Kunjpreet are the co-founded. So yeah.
Mm. So what does Angirus mean?
Yeah. So
So
basically, yeah.
yeah, Kunjpreet.
So we kept this name Angirus because he was the first sage who invented bricks, clay bricks.
Okay.
And if you know that clay bricks are first only invented in India, and we are the people who invented clay bricks, and it was the name of sage who introduced bricks to the world. So on the name of
Okay.
Angirus, we kept the name of the company,
Oh, got it, got it,
inspiring from his story.
got it. That's
so
great,
that
that's
we
great.
can also bring so that we can
A
also bring a new
new change.
revolutionizing product
Mm-hmm.
in the same industry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like Wricks is one of the products that you have, or
Yeah.
like there will be more products by Angirus? Is it like that?
So Wricks is our first flagship product, and there will
Mm.
be more future in the future upcoming products like wall panels, hollow bricks, paver blocks is also that we are thinking is to start with after bricks. But going ahead, first product is the bricks that we can tap into the market.
Okay, okay, got it. Yeah, please, Kunjpreet, please introduce yourself. What's your
Yeah.
background?
I'm a civil engineer graduate. We both are civil engineer graduate.
Okay,
I was working on this project since 2019 when I was in my third year. And
okay.
yeah, I mean, that's how like I connected with the project and doing the research in my college laboratory, connected with Lokesh, and we both were working together. Then like as soon as I completed my graduate, not even completed my graduation, we thought like, okay, this is what I want to make my career into, and I want to do a startup. And then we both incorporated the company, and that's how like I got connected to this, and now yeah, here we are.
Okay, okay. So this was like a question I was going to ask. How did you came up with this idea for Angiers? And like now I got it why you are into the building materials. But was it
Hmm.
somewhere that you want to do something with the sustainability, or you just wanted to start something in the building material niche?
So the idea started with the some new kind of building material
Mm-hmm.
which is effectively available to the people and which
Mm-hmm.
can be made from the waste materials. So
Okay.
so generally the major forces was going on the natural resources like the soil,
Mm-hmm.
the water, and so we wanted to make some building material which can be made from the waste, which is already a coming problem. And the plastic
Mm-hmm.
is well known crisis for the world.
True that.
So here we had started with the plastic bottles, and then on finding the other waste material, we are in Udaipur in Rajasthan. So we have a
Mm.
marble slurry is the biggest problem here. So what
Okay.
we thought, let's use these two waste material and make a new kind of building material which can be used for the industry. So
Okay.
here we came up. So then we started collecting this waste material and we did our first trial and we got the
Mm-hmm.
first samples. Then we were confident that yeah, this is the new material we have created.
We can
This
do
is
it
how
now.
it came. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. So can we get deeper into the process of manufacturing? Like you mentioned, you use plastic bottles and the waste from marble. So how do you
Yeah.
like collect those raw materials, and what is the process of creating these bricks?
So, I cannot tell you the one
Yeah,
process
yeah,
because
understood,
we had
understood.
gone through several. The
Mm-hmm.
first one was a very crude mechanism where we were pre-mixing all the material, cutting the plastic waste and mixing with the
Okay.
slurry and the aggregate. And then we have made with the oven. That was the first prototype. And
Mm-hmm.
in the second prototype, we have used the fire furnace to heat the plastic and to make the bricks. And the third
Mm-hmm.
one was the mechanized one, which generally used in the plastic industry, the screw
Mm-hmm.
extruder,
Okay.
where we had the pre-mix of the waste material. So now, so then after working on all these three mechanisms, right
Mm-hmm.
now we had developed a end-to-end system where we are going to put in the waste material in a particular ratio, and then
Okay.
ultimately we are going to get the brick. So this is
Okay. Okay.
current mechanism we are going to use. Just put in
Okay.
material and get your brick. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So like this is something that you have tried, tested, and ready to launch now.
Yeah, right now we are on it.
So I was
So
asking,
yeah.
Yeah.
like you mentioned, like you collect the raw waste and put it into the machine and get the bricks out of it. So where do you get your waste materials? Like, what is the
Mm-hmm.
process for that? Do you get it from the dump yards or places like that, or how do you get your raw materials for this?
So
So
there is
we
one in industrial waste, and one is the waste that is collected by the which is a domestic waste, which is collected by the municipality. So the
Mm-hmm.
one waste we collect is in collaborating with the plastic waste industry. So it would be plastic industry, which generates a lot of plastic waste, be a textile industry, be it polymer industry. So they have huge amount of plastic waste. And for the
Okay.
other waste material like inert waste, other inert marble waste, that is definitely we
Mm-hmm.
collect from the marble association. And there's one another waste which is construction and demolition waste. So the government has already like working hard into bringing some policies to control and manage these waste materials so that people don't just throw them in the open plots or in the lakeside.
Mm-hmm.
So so yeah, I mean there are few streams. Like one is the through direct contact with the industrial
Mm-hmm.
association, and through the municipality who themselves are having their dumping yards, and we just directly source from that collection point.
Okay, okay, got it. So yeah, like this is a really great initiative that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Like there is a lot of plastic waste. Plastic waste is also, we know there is abundant of plastic waste over
Yeah.
every place. But along with that, the marble waste also, like I many people are there who are doing something with the plastic waste, but there are much other kinds of waste also which is
Hmm.
polluting the environment and eventually creating
Yes.
something like replacing the bricks, which actually is also harming the environment. So like that's also mentioned in your website, like the brick industry is one of the major air pollutant in the
Yes.
construction industry. So how like bricks is something that is used in every construction
Mm-hmm.
project, and people do not know the impact it has on the environment. So what is that? Like I
Hmm.
also do not know, and I never thought like bricks actually have some impact on the environment.
Yeah, if you know that today the brick kilns are the second largest source of air pollution in India after
Hmm.
traffic jams. And
Okay.
the government is really trying very hard to shut down these brick kilns, and even they have started in the major part of the northern area. Like I think in Delhi also, like they have shut down the major brick kilns, which is inside the city but not in the outskirts, because completely
Hmm.
shutting down this industry is not possible, because uh,
Hmm.
it's a source of employment, it's a source of what we say, the roji roti of the laborers as well.
True, true, true,
And
true.
it provides a unit to build your house as well. So it's not
Hmm.
possible to completely shut down, but yeah, I mean the government is trying to bring new materials. So they have brought some new policies in terms of for sourcing of flash, to make flash bricks, make cement bricks. But still, when we interacted with the builders and contractors, their major
Hmm.
preference is only clay bricks, because they
Hmm.
have been using it from thousands, from like centuries. And
True.
shifting completely from clay bricks is not that we can, like can't go and change the perspective of
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
individuals, like who are, like who have been
That
living
is true.
in the house made from clay bricks. And one clay bricks is like it's a fact that one clay bricks is responsible for releasing 10 gram of CO2. And if
Okay.
people work around this brick kilns, which releases carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and a lot of toxic gases, particulate matter 2.5, 10, and it actually impacts your mental and physical health. So now it's
Hmm.
really challenging, and many other organizations like corporates and government really trying to do some uh, thing that can be like not completely like, I mean, bring some new other material, but also like bring a solution to shut these brick kilns and
The
switch to other
existing
metallic.
problem. Hmm.
Yeah,
So what has
so it's
been
a
the
huge problem. Yeah.
hmm. So like what has been the response from the customers or any people who have tried your bricks? Are they, like you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, people are not ready to use the cement bricks or any other
Yeah.
bricks. They want to use the clay bricks only. So what is the response about your bricks, and like are they okay using these?
So there is mixed response when we talk with the builders who are from the green building and are
Hmm.
aware about the such scenario and problem. So
Hmm.
they want to try these new products, they want to try some sustainable in eco-friendly products, but they are not much more right now in the country, but they are open to use.
Hmm.
But if we again go and talk with the medium scale or a low scale contractor, he won't. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
there
True.
is mixed response.
So the first thing is basically they need to know the problems that are there, and then
Yeah.
the solution which are possible. Like there is
Yeah.
the lack in both the parts. Like many people, like I also didn't know that actually this is a problem.
Hmm.
But even after knowing, if they know there is no solution, then also nobody can do anything. So the change should happen from both the sides, from builders also and the
Right.
clients, like the customers, the people who are having those buildings as well. They also should understand and push their architects or builders to get
Hmm.
the sustainable and green products in their buildings, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's we only people who can force them to use eco-friendly and
Hmm.
sustainable products.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. True. And like these products, like the Ricks also, they
Mm-hmm.
have even better qualities and usabilities as compared to the regular bricks as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Can
Even
you?
if you compare with even if you compare with the clay brick or flash bricks, these bricks like
Hmm,
comparing to the clay brick, it is fun. It's lighter in weight. It's approximately 1 kg lighter as compared to the clay bricks. And if when replacing uh like cement or any other clay binder with plastic
hmm,
waste, it also makes it up to certain limit damp proof also. So in if you go
okay.
to the places like which is near to coastal areas, they
Hmm,
have
hmm,
this problem of dampness, wall crust,
hmm,
and water leakage,
hmm,
and
hmm,
their
hmm.
bricks can solve that issue. So I think if
Okay.
we compare to the clay brick, which absorbs a lot of water, compared to that, bricks is damp proof and lighter in weight. And also if we see the other properties being it's like which is mentioned in the Indian standard, and also like be it thermal conductivity, be it insulation. So that is also we have roughly tested, and we have got the exactly in the same approximity the results. So yeah, it is, if we see it is,
Okay.
yeah, it is absolutely better than the clay brick and flash brick.
And considering the strength and all those things, like
Yeah.
are they having the same strength and durability as compared to the other bricks?
Yeah, I mentioned about the strength. So if we have tested that the strength test also, and it has given the strength equivalent to the high class A bricks, which is used for the
Okay.
load bearing and for the wall exposed wall structures. So it has given
Mm-hmm.
that strength equivalent to the class A bricks.
Great, great. And like all kinds of wall finishes are also possible on top of these bricks also.
Yeah.
Like there is no limitation, you can say, and there are just qualities of like only benefits of using these bricks.
Yeah, as of like as of now that we know they're only the qualities but no limitation. Like we have done the drilling test as well. Like people have this thinking that if we use bricks made of plastic waste, it will crack if we
Hmm.
drill, if we nail into it, if we hang something into it. So we
Hmm.
have done that and doesn't crack out because plastic is in very less amount, and there's other inert waste also that
Hmm. Hmm.
helps in preventing the cracking.
Okay, okay. And like since these are you are doing something with the waste products, so once these bricks are
Mm-hmm.
supposed thrown away or like they have done their timelines, can you take it and make some other products out of it, like since you made it out of
Yeah.
just asking.
Yeah, I mean that is also possible. We have done, recycling it again, going through the same process, and we
Mm-hmm.
can again make it the same uh, product, be it paver block or be it bricks, but it won't have the same exact quantity because it is being
Okay.
going through the same process again and again. But it can be
Mm-hmm.
again used for the outerior or secondary structures. So
Mm-hmm.
it is
Like
recyclable as well.
recyclable with different usabilities.
Yeah.
Okay, 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 great. So, like understanding from a user perspective now, like if an architect or a designer is coming to you for
Mhm.
bricks, so like what should they have in mind? What are the like are there any customizations possible, like for shapes and sizes, and what are all those things? How can they place an order and all those things?
Mhm. Lokesh, you wanna
So
take this?
yeah. So since it's a completely moldable, so we can make smaller size and bigger size one. The
Uh-huh.
customization is possible with our bricks. So
Okay, okay.
that is the major requirement in aesthetic kind of a building structure for the
True,
architects.
true, true. Like
Generally, they face the
architects,
problem in that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So all
And
kinds of
even we can
I
provide the
customizations
come.
are
architecture.
possible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
completely customizable.
Okay, and like
it's a moldable product.
okay, okay. And if someone like you mentioned that day that you are starting your services in Bangalore region, in the southern part of the country, right? So like
Yeah, I
when
mean
can
that's
someone
what we think.
okay, so when can someone start ordering for your products and like so how do you make it, like do you have a storage or you have a bulk stored with you, or you make based on the orders that are coming in? What is the timeline they should have in mind, like I'll place the order today and I'll get the bricks in this much time, since bricks are something that needs to
Mhm.
be there right from the initial part, right, of the construction. So
Right.
ho- how much they should be
Mhm.
pre-planning for that maybe?
So yeah, I mean by the January end we are launching our products. We are pre-launching our products, and our small pilot plant is under the fabrication. So I think by the January end, we can able to supply the products, but we have already started getting the orders from the
Oh.
builders and architects across the country, like from Bangalore, from Pune, from Chennai. So people are already started placing their sample orders. It's in the it's range between 1,000 to 5,000, and so currently we're at pilot stage. So we are not going for the larger amount for. But yeah, if people wants to place larger amount of samples, we can also deliver it. But will require more 7 to 10 days to deliver that.
Okay, just 7 to 10 days is the delivery time, and you are
Yeah,
delivering
for manufacture.
you will be delivering across the country.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So anything else about Rix that you would like to add about, like something that I missed, some of the qualities that you need to mention
Mm-hmm.
about the bricks and why people should be using those?
I think like if you really care about the environment and about your society, you should definitely use it. The other advantage is that bricks also reduces your brickwork cost, which is up to 20% because it is water damp proof and it is lighter in weight. So it increases the labor working capacity, carrying and
So
trans. It releases reduces
yes.
your yeah it reduces your transportation cost as well. So it saves up to your cost as well, which is up to 20%.
So yeah, like you were mentioning about the damp proof facility that Rix has, right? So how is that
Mm-hmm.
achieved? Like
Yeah.
where does that functionality come from? Due to the raw materials that are used?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it came from the plastic because all the pores, the voids which are generally available in the bricks, which we
Mm-hmm.
are not going to allow them. So once the
Mm-hmm.
pores are filled with some material, then water is not allowed to pass from one end to another end, and it does not have a absorbing capacity. So that raw
Okay.
material particularly, and the way we are compacting with grading with the finer material, so it is not having that much voids which are available in other kind of bricks. So that's
Okay.
why we are
Okay.
getting the damp. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the major problem that plastic actually has and it doesn't decompose, and like all those things converted into
Yeah.
the benefits of your product.
Yes. And
Yeah, yeah.
also like plastic has life cycle more than 1,000 years, like so that
Mhm.
it also increases your life cycle of using the plastic waste into the bricks.
Okay, 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 great. So, so as you mentioned in the beginning also about the policies by Indian government, and they are also doing something for
Mm-hmm.
like these things. So, how can someone go for that if someone is looking forward to start something in the sustainability niche? What are the supports and the helps that are provided by the government side?
I think government is now working on into it, and they have. If you might have heard about the IGBC and which is a another department of CIA and TERI, that these two organizations are working into green building and sustainability in the
Okay.
construction industry, and they
Mm-hmm.
also provide certifications which gains you to the tax benefits, gives you 5 to 10% additional floor area ratio, and also gives you other benefits which is in subsidies on sourcing the raw materials. So I think these are some policies which are existing, but that again depends state to state. And if you use these sustainable and eco-friendly products, achieving those
Mm-hmm.
certificates becomes more easy, and then it gives you
Okay.
other additional benefits also. So there is one cost benefit, plus there is some societal benefits also. It gives you some recognition, attracts more clients which are more which do care about the environment and environment conscious.
Mm-hmm. So using these products, like will be beneficial for them in regards of tax and
Yeah.
so it will be benefited for the clients only. So in all the
Yeah,
ways,
it will.
this will using
Yeah.
sustainable materials is useful for them only.
Yeah, if they
Yeah,
get
yeah.
this IGBC or TERI certificate. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You were saying something.
So it is a win-win situation for
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the stakeholders.
It true, true. It is a win-win
At the end,
situation for
someone
all.
have to work upon the waste also.
Yeah, yeah. It's great that you guys did it. Like recently, I connected with one of the brands. If you know Crast,
Grass.
uh,
Yeah,
Crast
not
is a
not it.
company based in like they have their centers in different places. So what they are doing is they are basically converting the crop waste into the engineered
Mm-hmm.
boards, the MDF boards that we use. So like
Okay.
entirely 0% wastage is there. Like the waste that is generated out of it is also used in some other material. Like they also have a packaging line.
Mm-hmm.
So like many people are coming nowadays who are creating something in the sustainable niche, and that is really great. Like people should also start
Yeah.
adopting these materials and using these in their
Mm-hmm.
projects. So that was all from my side. Like it
Yeah,
was
true.
great. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, there are few companies who are converting these, be it plastic waste, agri waste, or any other kind of industrial waste into
Hmm.
building materials, like creating a circular economy. If you can't recycle it, at least you can reuse it or reconvert, something like that.
True, true, true. Okay, so it was great connecting with you and knowing a lot about the product that you are manufacturing. I hope like once you launch your product and other several product lines come from Angiras, we will be connecting for sure, and we will be having much more to talk about and discuss.
Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
thank you so much for having us here, to the entire team of Archmozzo, and inviting us for this interesting podcast interview.
Thank you so much for joining, and all the best for the launch. I hope your products will be seen
Thank
in
you.
the construction very soon.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. We are all
hopefully
ready
soon.
and set to go.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.